Many people's dream feature for GTA 6 that would make the game feel truly next-gen is to have realistically destructible buildings and environments. Even though as of this point we have limited knowledge regarding the destruction of buildings in GTA 6, in today's video we'll look at what we know from the leaks and the trailer, we'll break down info from outside sources, and how building destruction works in games. We'll comment on a video by Darkspace on destruction, as well as on a video by Silvertop on the insane technology behind GTA 6, which comments on vertex deformation present in the trailer. We'll also compare previous Rockstar titles, and we'll also look at some community suggestions so we can have a better idea of what we could expect in GTA 6. Before we begin, a friendly reminder: if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, as most of my viewers are not subscribed. We are well past 10,000 subscribers now thanks to your support. I appreciate each and every comment, every subscription, every like. We are now on the road to the big 100,000 subscribers. But if you guys have not joined my Discord server yet, make sure to do so from the link in the description. Check the announcements tab to participate in the giveaways I'm doing. The first one will end in 5 days, so you don't miss out. Starting with the GTA 6 leaks, they didn't give us details regarding the building destruction. However, we did learn some details about the environments and the props that will be destructible in the game. This will also connect with the vertex deformation we'll discuss later. In the video with Y-Man at the pool, you can see that the chairs in the pool are destroyed. Additionally, in the video with Lucia in the back of the vehicle in the police chase, a cop SUV can be seen crashing and destroying a pole on the side of the road, as well as signs that fly off realistically in the air. Furthermore, in the video where Lucia is driving the vehicle on the highway, you can see that the bridge from where she crashed the vehicle is still in construction. As can be seen in the leaked footage, the world of GTA 6 will support a bigger variety of props. Everything from the basic light poles, barrels, pallets, cones, dumpsters, trash bags, tires, etc., to the most minor details. Not only that, but these props will have more realistic breakage effects and physics. Before we get into the technology and the new destruction physics, I want to take a look at this Reddit post. One of the things I hope to see improved in GTA 6 is environmental destruction like trees, utility poles, and things of that nature. I often found it both frustrating and funny that in both GTA 4 and 5 a thin tree bar could stop your car or tank dead on its tracks. So I hope we can finally put this old meme to rest in GTA 6. It would also be nice to see environmental destruction extended to larger objects like silos, warehouses, and potentially even buildings. But I'm not sure if such granular levels of destruction is achievable on current-gen hardware, and whether it can be implemented well in a game like Grand Theft Auto without affecting the core gameplay loop. What are your expectations in this area of GTA 6? RDR2 improved on this dramatically, so I'm assuming GTA 6 won't have the invincible tree problem, and if I had to bet, I'd say there will be more destructible things than ever, but not everything obviously. Yup, a good balance is fine by me. I remember a few destructible Easter eggs environments in GTA 4, so if we can get much more than that, I'd be satisfied. Another interesting comment: the reason why GTA 5 destruction was lackluster is due to the game being originally made for the PS3, Xbox 360. The game was pushing those consoles to the absolute max, but now with the new GTA game coming to modern consoles, it'll definitely have better destruction. Yeah, GTA 5 really pushed both Rockstar North and the PlayStation 3/360 consoles to the limits back then. Now that we are on the PS5 and GTA 6 will be a Rockstar Studios production, I can see a huge leap. All of this is true, and some significant improvements will be made in this area of the game. This video by Silvertop, titled "The Insane Technology Behind GTA 6", goes into the vertex deformation. Vertex deformation is the act of moving the vertices that 3D objects render to. This is how limbs are moved/stretched in animations. For example, you may have noticed that in games, most objects are one shape and one shape only. For example, all of the props that I mentioned earlier. However, in real life, let's say if a car crashes into a dumpster, that dumpster will deform. That's where vertex deformation comes into play. But it is complex. It is typically used for facial expressions and car crashes. For example, the realistic real-time car crash physics you would see in GTA 4 is the deformation of vertices of said car model. However, Rockstar is bringing this to other objects as well. For example, in the shot with the animal control officer pulling an alligator out of a pool, it can be seen that the pole bends according to the weight and force applied by the alligator and the animal control officer. Another example of realistic vertex deformation can be seen in the shot with the flipped upside down car. As can be seen, not only the guardrail but also each individual water bin has been deformed from the car crash. Vertex deformation is also applied to clothing, as can be seen in the bikini girl shot. As she turns around, her bikini gets deformed. The material stretches, meaning that not only the vehicles and the vehicle parts, but also the props in the world of GTA 6 will react to impact by the player. Cloth will stretch, metal will bend, and plastic will break. It shows the level of immersion Rockstar Rockstar is going for with GTA 6. Interestingly, vertex deformation can also be seen in Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, on the fishing pole when a fish has bit the bait. When Arthur pulls the fishing pole backward, it responds to the applied force by bending. So that's a new improvement to the environment that'll bring the realism to a new level. But let's move on to building destruction. I'll use information from Dark Spaces video. You can find the link to both Silvertop's and Dark Spaces videos in the description. Buildings are the utmost example of destruction. Proper collapsing buildings are something that could make a game feel more advanced. However, to save CPU resources, developers often use pre-made animations to simulate building destruction, as this method requires less CPU power. Hence why they're used in almost every game. Let's use the mission Marriage Counseling from GTA 5 as an example. In that mission, Franklin ties a cable wire onto a house deck's support beams. Then Michael accelerates, causing the support beam to give away and the entire house to collapse and slide down the cliff. This is what a scripted, pre-made destruction event looks like. The big downside to this is that there is no interactivity. The player doesn't have the freedom to choose how they want to impact the world. The destruction happens as the creators plan. However, in-game building destruction can also happen in real time, meaning that structures can be calculated constantly by the engine, checking for stress. The Red Faction series is a fantastic example of simulating real-time destruction.
As you're playing through other games that tout destruction, you'll find that what you're seeing in all cases is a special effect. When you get into Red Faction Guerrilla, what you'll find is a true physics-based and stress-based destruction system.
In RFG, you physically destroy things the way you'd expect it to work in real life. Buildings have materials and weight. They creak and groan when they're under stress. They come down based on where the damage occurred.
It is just based on a series of physical rules.
We wanted to do a game where you could bring down buildings piece by piece.
As Dark Space said, other games such as Medieval Engineers, Detonate, 7 Days to Die, Crysis, and most notably Teardown also feature destructible buildings that collapse in real time. Just Cause is another game with spectacular destruction that many fans refer to when talking about what destruction they would like to see in GTA 6. However, that level of destruction would be unrealistic considering the CPU power required for the highly detailed and power-consuming world of GTA 6. In a previous video, I talked about this job listing for a VFX artist that stated the visual effects help to immerse the player in a believable world, from using ambient effects for things like insects around the player and rain dripping off buildings up to large-scale destruction events like skyscrapers crashing to the ground. There's no indication if this is a real-time event, and we don't know if it is related to GTA 6, but we very well could see a large skyscraper collapse as a scripted event in GTA 6. But let me know what you think of everything we discussed in today's video in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. Subscribe to the channel for more GTA 6 videos just like this one. Join the Discord server from the link in the description if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.